When a loved one dies, the last thing that you want to worry about is whether their final resting place is a place you can trust. And that's what's happening for dozens of families in Taft. One of them invited me to a Facebook group with more than 500 members, all with complaints about a local cemetery. Stories of negative interactions, a fire that burned for at least 2 days, and pictures of crumbling or knocked over headstones. This is Moises Cisnero, whose grandmother is laid to rest over at the Lamas Memorial Park Cemetery in Taft. Her headstone kept getting knocked over. Cisnero's family had paid to get it remounted by the cemetery, but after the third time it was knocked over, they hired an outside contractor to remount the stone. Shortly after, the headstone disappeared.
They ripped that headstone out of that ground.
The headstone was only found after filing a police report. The headstone scattered amongst others near the office building.
My grandma's headstone was there, laying right next to about 15 other headstones. I mean, they were all just piled up.
Juan Frank Lamas, the owner of the cemetery, says that he removed the headstone, but that cemetery rules say monument setting and foundation work could only be done by the cemetery, adding that the headstone wasn't safe.
He wanted me to pay him $925 in cash, pay me, and I'll remount his grandmother's headstone.
Paula Masters, an attorney for the International Cemetery Cremation Funeral Association, or ICCFA, says that this is morally questionable.
Almost a scam of we determine it's not safe, and then the only way to fix it is to hire us, and if you don't, we're going to remove it. I mean, that's pretty limiting and pretty egregious.
LeMasters goes on to say that the biggest misconception with cemeteries is that people think they own the land and that they can do as they wish.
What you own is an interment right. You own a right to be buried. That's it.
LeMasters says that a headstone or grave marker is still considered private property, though, and a cemetery may not be able to remove it without cause.
Technically, they can't touch it because it's your property. And I've had claims against cemeteries for its trespass.
I spoke with dozens of concerned Taft residents about the cemetery, and while some claims couldn't be proved, others were more apparent, like the burial of bodies in plots that were already purchased.
They buried somebody in one of my plots where I'm supposed to bury my daughter, and I don't know who he asked for permission, but it's not going to work.
And others, like massive dirt mounds covering burial sites, the removal of headstones and markers, leaving families unable to locate their loved ones. When asking for assistance in locating the graves, families are told that they have to pay a price, with some being quoted anywhere from $25 to $125.
They should be able to direct you and say, well, here's where it is.
Have you ever heard of cemetery charging for that service?
No, never.
Another was piles of trash and debris burning at the cemetery, the most recent in December of last year that lasted at least 2 days.
I don't know that I would ever encourage a cemetery, crematory, or anyone to ever basically do any sort of outdoor burning just because it's going to have people asking questions.
Now, the Lamas Memorial Cemetery is a privately owned public cemetery and not a perpetual care cemetery. This means they only have to answer to their own policies and procedures, which have changed several times over a few short years.
Since they're private, they're outside of the regulatory oversights.
Now, I tried reaching out to the owner, Juan Frank Lamas, for weeks for a comment on these issues. When I finally got through to him on the phone, he, between yelling and cursing at me, denied all the allegations, calling Taft residents, quote, liars, thieves, lazy, and drug dealers, amongst other things that I can't say on TV. He agreed to sit down with me for a price. He wanted me to expose my sources, who, of course, wanted to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation from Mr. Lamas. I, of course, would not and will never give up my sources. So he refused the interview in an email, saying in part, quote, we are not going to explain anything to anybody because we don't owe anyone an explanation. People are just nosy. They see something and immediately assume that there is some illegal act in progress, end quote. I will continue to look into Lamas Memorial Park and bring you updates as they come in. But this investigation actually led me to another business with Mr. Lamas's name on it. A headstone business that suddenly shut their doors and deactivated their phones, leaving families who paid for headstones empty-handed. We'll hear from some of the victims and find out who may be responsible. It's coming up Tuesday right here on Chris 6 at 6. For 6 Investigates, Brian Hoffman.